Okay, I was trying forever to find the fucking hotkey for turning on my mic, and I can't find it right now. I'm a little bit intoxicated right now, so I'm like, fuck it. I can't find the fucking goddamn hotkey for like turning on my mic. I press like Alt and all my fucking goddamn num keys. I don't know which one it's bound to. Okay, check. Turning on and off is apparently bound to like asterisk and slash on my numpad. I don't know fucking what it is. Um, oh shit, do I even have my vocoder on? Do I even have the fucking vocoder on? I don't think so. Is it on now? There's so many fucking things on my taskbar. There's so many things on my taskbar. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. For my like Sunday stream, oh my god, what is that? Okay, for my Sunday stream, I was gonna planning on doing like a what time was it? Like shit NFT games type deal. Where I just like played a bunch of like really garbage NFT games because I on YouTube I have been getting so goddamn many um ads for these dog shit NFT games. So I was just going to compile a like big list of NFT games to play on stream and absolutely shit on. But like that kind of went out the window. On Monday, basically, if you didn't know already, I work at Amazon. On Monday, we had this massive fucking fiasco at GG1 where some guy, I think, doing a drug deal at the back of the fulfillment center, and it wound up getting shot. He got like glocked in the chest, and he ended up dying. So, in response to like gunshots just outside of the building, and reports from like yard crew that there was like a shirtless guy that jumped the fence and ran inside the fucking building through an open loading dock. The fucking Amazon managers decided to, pull everybody off the station and have them meet up at the stand-up area at like the 2100 side. The 300 side is like the back of the building. The 100 side is the front of the building. Had everybody meet at stand-up at the 100 side so that they can like account for everyone and everything would be fine. The thing is, this opened like 30 minutes before break. So during break, they before break and during break, they didn't tell anyone that like they were doing the like stand down because there were shots fired in the vicinity of the building. So when break happened, they were like, "Okay, everybody go on break. You can go outside and everything. That's fine." So everybody left, like went and did their own shit. I went into the like 100 side main break room and just like chilled and read manga on my phone. There were a bunch of people, especially on like the yard side, that went out the back of the building to the area where somebody was seen jumping the fence. And they went out into the smoking area because they were never told that like there was like a potentially armed topless person that had been seen jumping the fence. They were never told that. So they were thus like let out into this potentially hazardous area. Then the fucking managers, after break had already been called and people were outside in the smoking area, they went around and locked all the fucking doors. And locked people outside in the fucking smoking area with somebody who had been seen jumping into the yard over a fucking fence. And it's like, we don't know if this is like an armed gunman or whatever the fuck. Like, why are you fucking going around after you call break to lock people outside in the yard with like a potential gunman? What the fuck is wrong with you? So that happened on Monday, by the way. The first night I'm fucking like, this happened on Monday. They fucking locked people outside with a potential gunman. Then afterwards, after everybody came back from break, we waited around for like 20 minutes. People outside were literally panicking because they didn't know what the fuck was going on, why they were locked outside. They're panicking about like whether or not this would like affect their fucking pick score and everything, and whether or not they'd get in trouble for being locked outside. Like a half hour after they like locked people out of the fucking building with a potential gunman, they said, okay, well, like, everybody can go home now. We're closing down the site. There's been a murder outside. Like, whatever. They didn't actually tell us that there was a murder outside. They're just like, okay, everybody go home. And they never shut the fucking conveyors off. So I never heard that we were getting sent home from a manager. I heard that we were getting sent home from somebody who was like 4 or 5 people down the telephone, like communicating over the like massive fucking of the fucking conveyors. Like somebody standing right next to me said, "Oh, we're going home." Like it would go home, and it's like there was no fucking communication. Nobody could hear the fucking managers talking. The managers never communicated anything about there being like a gunman outside. Like everything was fucking bullshit. They sent people home after GG won like the shooting outside, and they sent us out at like I think it was literally like around like 10:15, because the last bus to downtown leaves the area. Basically, GG1 is like positioned right next to West Plains Transit Center. The last bus to downtown leaves at like 10:24, if I remember correctly. We were on the last bus to leave, going downtown to where I lived. Basically, they were going through like a whole de-sealing thing for the entire parking lot, so they had like half the parking lot closed down in segments. So, like, I have a car, I can go to GG1, I can like drive to work. I normally drive to work, but I just didn't want to deal with all the bullshit of traffic that day. So on Monday, I was like, okay, I'll just take the fucking bus in. Well, I took the bus in fine, and then they let us out literally like 20 minutes before the last bus of the night leaves to downtown where I live. And then they still had, when they let all the pickers leave, they still had everyone who had been locked outside in the back paddock of the fucking building. So while I was sitting on the bus, the last bus to leave towards downtown, I could see people leaving who had been previously locked out. They were just now leaving as the bus was leaving. And there was like one guy I talked to who I know pretty well. They weren't letting people like stay the night until 5 a.m. when buses started running. They weren't letting people stay from like 10 to 5 a.m. inside the building. So he had to literally sleep at the West Plains Transit Center for like 8 hours until the fucking buses started running again. Because everything about the fucking shooter drill was completely fucking mismanaged by GG1 management. It was such fucking bullshit. It pisses me off so goddamn much. And that's like one of the reasons why I didn't even stream that day. I was so fucking pissed off listening about what had actually gone down and discovering all this bullshit that like I was just like too fucking molded out to actually fucking stream this entire fucking week. And so that fucking happened. And then like next 2 days everything was fine. I was on like the second or third floor getting moved around on backside. It was fine. Fourth day I was like at the site fucking around trying to pick. They put in these goddamn barriers. They had this new thing where they're like, oh, we need to, oh, sorry, excuse me, I burped. we need to reduce the amount of like overflowing bins and like amnesty and lost items and bullshit. So what we're going to do is we're going to put these massive fucking panels in front of the pods. So whenever somebody's picking, they have like this automatic shutdown sequence that happens whenever something's sticking out too far. And these set, basically there's like a good like 8 to 6 inches of breadth between the RSAW and whatever the pod is, because there's like a standard deviation on the angle which the robot runner thingies pick up the pods and then bring them to your station so that you can pull shit out of these like big towers of like pick items that are like shoved in bins. There's standard deviation there. So they decided to set, instead of this 8 to 6 inch breadth that is standard on the most RSAWs or the pick stations, they decided to set it at like 4 inches. So when I got assigned to one of those bullshit fucking pick stations, every like 4th or 5th pod would just fucking slam into the fucking pod. Fucking slam into the RSAW station. And it's like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, the standard deviation of like the angle in which pods pick up wasn't accounted for with how the fucking pods come into the station on. So like, I was legitimately terrified to stand too close to the fucking panels, because I legitimately thought that at any moment one was gonna catch it at the wrong angle and rip the fucking panel off and fling it towards me and like brain me in the fucking head. Like, it was so fucking terrifying. Because like over time I got used to them like eventually bumping into it lightly. So when I like by like default I kind of zone out, and I'd like, as the pod was coming in to pick from, I'd already be standing down. Suddenly I'd hear this fucking thunder, boom, come, like slam next to my head. And I was like legitimately terrified that like something had been knocked loose and it was about to cut my fucking head off. They slam shit so goddamn hard. And it's like almost by design with how far they had these like new like amnesty reduction bullshit stick out from the fucking RSAWs. So I was like constantly terrified that I was like in imminent threat of dying on the Amazon floor. And that I like told multiple people about it. There are like some pretty hard fucking strikes of pods ramming into the fucking RSAW. Can I get moved to another station? Can we like get somebody to look into this? Because this is legitimately fucking terrifying. And they're like, oh no, that's just standard. Like, you know, your picker, this is like standard, what the fuck is it? Standard occupational hazard. Like shit like that, saying like, oh, well, you're paid like, you know, minimum wage. This is like the amount of lethal risk that you signed up for. Fuck you. That's basically what Amazon did. So, after that, eventually one like rammed into the side panel hard enough to like skew itself, and I got moved to another station for that night. But like, I'm at like the 6 out of 8 maximum points for my absences, because I'm just like, after that happened, where I was like constantly at risk of getting killed. I was constantly getting shit thrown at me, also, because the new shit they added on were like solid plastic panels that had like solid steel mounts to the RSAW. Well, when a pod, which is like a big fabric tower, had something sticking out to for, it'd get caught in between this like really rigid pod, and so the pod, or the really rigid like new structure. So the pod with all the materials in it would like lean back and build potential energy. So then when it dragged the pod and the item into the pick zone, it would just fling shit straight out into the pick area at me. So I got nailed in the head by like Fiji waters and monster packs and just all this other shit. It really fucked up my neck getting nailed in the head with I think it was I can't remember the name specifically. It's a like murder thirst kind of campaign thing. It's not Four Loko. I keep trying to think like Four Loko. Let me actually. Oh my god, can I not out that? There we go. Thank you. Let me see. It was some Liquid Death. That's it. I remember the slogan "Murder Your Thirst," but Liquid Death. I got nailed in the fucking neck by a 12-pack of Liquid Death that got flung like 3 feet by the fucking pod. And it's like I woke up, I'm at like 4 out of 8 absence points. I'm like, fuck it, I cannot physically handle getting more shit flung at my head. I'm going to just like not even bother showing up and just sleep in the next like 2 days. Thursday and Friday, I completely slept in. I was planning on doing this like 5-day work week. Thursday, like Monday, I left early because of the like shooting that happened on site. Thursday, Friday, I straight up just didn't fucking show up because I was constantly getting shit thrown at my head and my neck was super fucked up from getting nailed in the neck by a 12-pack of Liquid Death. It got flung like 3 feet. It hit me out like 8 miles an hour in the fucking neck. It was so fucking fucked up. I'm spitting profusely into my pop filter. But yeah, it was like so fucking bad at Amazon right now. It is almost undescribable of how fucking hazardous this is. Because like I've worked at like Home Depot before, where we had the narrow aisle reach trucks, which you weren't technically supposed to use in lumber because most lumber materials were over the safe weight limit of the vehicle. They decided to make the pressure treated and the what the hell was it? Sheet goods aisle too short to use a sit-down forklift in. They were too tight where you physically could not fit a sit-down forklift in those aisles. So in order to physically stock sheet goods, you had to take these bunks of OSB that were like 300 pounds over the weight limit sitting on the ground, and you had to fully extend the fucking reach truck and top truck those motherfuckers. They're like accounting for the mechanical advantage of them being overextended that far and the center of mass being super far forward on the forks. They were like half a ton over the weight limit. We overweighed the reach trucks to a point where they bent the fucking forerunners. So everybody would have these like areas where they'd be like, oh, I hit a flat spot. You weren't actually hitting a flat spot and getting stuck. The forerunners were bent to such a fucking degree that if you overweight the machines even slightly, or even if you were underweight, they would like tip forward and lift the single drive wheel at the back of this machine off of the ground, so you physically were like prevented from moving. I fucked up like 4 people's trailers because I was doing loadouts at the front of the building, and the outriggers were so fucked up that I like tilted forward and I rocked forward. And suddenly I lost any like steering brakes or anything because I'm just like rolling freely on like 5 casters. So I was just rolling freely. I had no control of the vehicle, and this like 3-ton with load, or no, it'd be more like 4.5 to 5-ton load with load vehicle fucking slams into the side of this trailer and completely fucks up the fender. Like that happened multiple times while I was working at Home Depot, and legitimately, current Amazon is more hazardous than I ever was at Home Depot. I was regularly overloading narrow reach trucks. I was taking these like 24-foot bunks of Douglas fir lumber that weighed like 3 times as much as the weight limit on the reach trucks was, and I was like downstocking them with somebody else helping me and overloading both of the machines in order to downstock lumber. And that is legitimately safer than anything that is going on at Amazon right now. It is so fucked up. Like, I can't not preface my stream with this because it is a degree of fucked that I have never experienced before, and it has fucked up my entire week. Just like laying in bed, beat to shit as I'm getting nailed in the head with these liquid death cans, and just like molding in my head, completely fucking incapable of streaming or anything. Like, I am very heavily intoxicated. I have killed like 3 liters of Bigfoot wine. I've killed 3 liters of Bigfoot wine just to work up the streaming because I am like so residually angry and just molding my ass off. And it's like, this is kind of my fault because I'm one of the union holdouts. My dad works in HVAC. I've had options even like my mom, like earlier today I went and visited my parents' house just to drop off some Chef Ramsay Shepherd's Pie because those are so fucking good. I told my parents about them, and then I decided to swing by earlier today to pick up some Tupperware from when I dropped off some mac and cheese. I made some really fucking good mac and cheese last week. Oh no, the week before that. The week before last. And then I stopped by this weekend to pick up the Tupperware and give my dad some Shepherd's Pies. Just because those are so fucking good. Those are so fucking addicting. I cannot have those in my house. The Chef Ramsay Shepherd's Pies are so fucking addicting. I bought like 7 of them to try and like eat throughout the week. I ate all of them in one day. They are so fucking good. It is insane. Those are like literally like crack. I've tried cocaine. Those are literally more addictive than cocaine. It is insane how good those fucking pre-made meals are. But I like dropped those off to my parents and everything, and like my dad still has his HVAC company is looking for people to do like HVAC apprenticeships and shit. So it's like, oh, you can make like $30 an hour, which is 50% higher than I make currently. I make $20 an hour on Amazon. I could make $30 an hour in training, and then work $60 an hour in HVAC, working as a technician. After I get done with my training and get certified, they'll pay me $30 an hour during training. Like every aspect, if I was like a greedy little shit, 100% I would take that deal. I would like dip Amazon and work for my dad's company and just rake in the fucking money working as a apprentice HVAC technician on military bases and bullshit, making a fuck ton of money. But I decided to be a goddamn communist and stick with with Amazon and be one of the union holdouts trying to unionize Amazon so that all Amazon workers can work at like $30 an hour, getting the same fucking benefits as an HVAC technician. Because goddamn, we work goddamn hard. Like, we deserve to get that much. I'm a hard ass union holdout. I have been sacrificing bigger and better opportunities just to stick around at Amazon and work my goddamn ass off trying to unionize the site. And I'm getting so goddamn pissed off. Slogging through this bog of bullshit that corporate is throwing at us every goddamn day. Like, it is so goddamn tempting to just like drive over to my parents' house and go, yeah, I changed my mind about the apprenticeship. Let's go hard on it. I will 100% take my $10 an hour raise to go to school to learn how to do HVAC engineering, which, little secret, I wanted to initially go into college to learn robotics and nuclear engineering to like design super advanced prosthetic robotic limbs and design like nuclear reactors and bullshit. So that's like super far under my fucking pay grade, of which I was like expecting to have in high school. Like, that is lowballing to me, getting paid $30 an hour to learn HVAC tech. And I'm like, no, let's not do that. Let's not do that at all. Let's unionize Amazon. I am so fucked in the head. I am like so fucked in the head. Trying to hard commit to unionizing this bullshit predatory company. Oh god, I am a filthy fucking communist. Trying to unionize this fucking company while they are just throwing just fucking Caterpillar heavy loaders worth of bullshit on me, and I'm still fucking muscling through. At this point, I am running on nothing but alcoholism and pure fucking spite. It is so fucking intense. Oh my god. I'm smart enough to be fully conscious that I am taking over every other aspect of my life and future development just to try and hold out. Oh, excuse me, I burped. I am fully conscious that I am fucking over every other aspect of my life. My like future financial gains. I'm constantly under fucking financial distress just to fuck over Bezos and unionize Amazon. Like, I am a hardline union advocate. And it's like, holy shit. I need to be intoxicated constantly to even deal with the amount of to even deal with the degree in which I'm fucking myself over in order to fuck over this company and say, give a massive fuck you to Bezos. But yeah, that's like my rant to start stream. That's why I haven't like streamed for the past few days. I initially wanted to do like a 2-hour stream before I left for work every couple days, because you know I'm busing and I can just like nap a little bit in the fucking bus. It wasn't really that big of a deal. I really wanted to like do like 1 to 2 hour streams every day before, like during the week. But I've just been so fucking fucked over at work that I cannot handle doing that. Even just like doing this stream. I was ready to stream at like 9 o'clock. It is currently 4:14 a.m. I spent a good, 7 hours just drunk off my ass killing barefoot wine in order to work up to streaming. Because I'm just like so fucked over. I'm so pissed off. I'm molding. I'm actually molding right now. Yeah, I'm just like really fucked up right now. I am not in a good headspace to do any kind of streaming. There's also a problem of like thumbnails and shit where I'm like, the only thumbnails I have backlogged are like Marvel Rivals thumbnails, as you can probably tell from the stream. But I'm gonna be playing Marvel Rivals a little bit, but like I kind of wanted to do the Titans. I played a little bit of Atlantis doing a pick now, but there's this weird bug where like I tried to like fight a power as a pick now, and none of my heavies were registering, so I just kept self-stunning every time I landed a heavy. That was fucked up. So yeah, that's absolutely fucked up. I'm not sober enough to commit to an actually challenging game like it's not Escape from Tarkov. What the fuck was it? Stalker? I really want. I have been constantly wanting to play more Stalker, but I've never been sober enough or had enough time to like fully commit to like more Stalker. So that's out the window. The only really thing I have is Marvel Rivals or doing art. That's why I just did this as a testified triple A. Yes, kind of like title. Because I initially wanted to do a little bit of Marvel Rivals and then do some like thumbnail art, maybe some VTuber art. I started trying to create a admittedly extremely poorly designed VTube avatar where I have like a little 3D little spider guy that I'm trying to build, but of course I am absolute dog shit at the remeshing. So it's just a complete fucking mess. I was thinking about maybe after Marvel Rivals, even like during the stream, I might like pull up my file and start doing a little bit of the VTube asset creation. That might actually be a really good stream to do like during the week. Is like do like 2 or 3 times during the week. Just make assets and bullshit. Just to show people my work process and how dog shit it is, and you know, hopefully give some people some confidence on like you don't really have to be good to just like be creative and push it out. Like I want to be like a little bit supportive and push it out, but like even currently I have 0 viewers. I have 0 viewers. Nobody's fucking watching. I'm trying to be supportive. I have zero viewers. Nobody's paying attention. So I can just like be positive just for like my own mental health. Dealing with like all the bullshit Amazon throws at me. Because like being super positive online, even if it's in a total vacuum and nobody ever sees this, I just want to be super positive and uplifting to everybody, even if nobody ever sees this. Like you know, a little golden nugget, a little golden nugget floating in the river of the dead internet, and that's what I want to be as. I think being that positive is going to be like ultimately super beneficial for me along the long term. It'll help me deal with all the bullshit of trying to unionize this fucking Amazon bullshit. Oh, I need to turn on this one. Are you not going to make a this way? Okay, fine. Fuck it. We're going to display one. Wait a minute. Let me double check. I don't have porn or something pulled up. Good. Okay, I'm trying to do display one. I have to double check because I have. Oh my god, that burns it coming me so much. Oh god. Oh god. That reminds me so much right now. I had to like double check because occasionally I'll have like not safe for works. Oh fuck. that's good. I think I fixed the headsets by holding my breath. I have to double check that because occasionally I have like not safe for work stuff pulled up in the background and I'll completely fucking forget about it. So I'm always super paranoid to do like my display 1 or display 2 screens just because, you know, if I alt tab and I pull up this string of like shit, I don't know if something not safe for work is going to pull up, so I have to double check that before I commit to doing a display 1 or display 2 stream. Also, I just realized on display 2, I have like Smite. Can I remove that? I have like Smite just randomly as a screen. I'll have to make some like transitions and stuff where I've had this idea of a like having like a face in the middle of some static, so it's like you change the channel and there's like that like blip of static, and there's like a like face like all contorted in like pain and shit in the middle of it for like a little horror aspect. I thought about doing that. I might even make that later on the stream. I don't fucking know. Anyway, that sure should ain't happening. Complete more matches led 4.0 hits, secure 10 assists, and 4.0 hits straight enemies. So I really don't have any means to do that. Yeah, with competitive, I don't know when does this end? It doesn't tell me when the season ends. So I don't know exactly when I don't know the time pressure in which I need to actually perform ranked. So I'm just gonna play competitive, I'm just gonna fuck around. I'm gonna fill queue whatever the fuck. I'm just gonna fill queue anything. That's totally fine. I got the like Chinese skin for Pay Parker. Just because I really like doing the split between rock or the Chinese skins on a lot of these guys, so I bought like some of the Chinese skins, I bought some of the rock skins. I didn't buy anything for Spider-Man. I'm just leaving him as the like free Chinese skin instead of the rock because, you know, fuck Spider-Man, I don't ever play as him. I haven't warmed up. It just occurred to me I haven't warmed up for anything. I am very intoxicated. I'm probably going to play very poorly. I'm going to fill queue, whatever the fuck. So, but yeah, I spent a half hour pitching.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
What's your Jeff? I can't play a lot of prospects. I am not at all confident in this.
Home sweet home.
I still love Smart Hero's design. Oh my god, first of all, she's a baddie. She's so hot. And then her smart, the like floofy little transfer with the like little scarf around his under. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, I love those little spiders. I love spiders, by the way. The thing, my whole thing about Kumo is initially I was like, oh, that chip for sex. But I decided to do this whole like Kuma thing because like I legitimately enjoy fucked up my little there. Oh, my aim is ass.
I'm good to go.
Why did they pull him so far back? What the fuck?
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Guide this vehicle to its destination. We'll guide Spider Zero to the Weaver.
Enemy located. Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Enemy in front of us.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Every arc will be destroyed. I'm good to go.
You're on our team now, Zero. Let's do this.
By the bank.
Hopefully,
What the fuck is going on with that machine? Oh my god, they're all fucking damaging.
control here. You're halfway. Keep going. Double KO.
What the fuck is the enemy team?
Nearly focused enough.
A journey into mystery. Yes. Run.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Hunt them. I am strengthened for battle.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum. Anyone worried?
They're all damage units. What the fuck?
No worries. Got your back.
Okay, the enemy team is just like completely fucked.
The web of life and destiny is shifting.
Never thought I'd care so much about spiders. Right at. I'm doing this my way.
We've got gaps. Just don't let anything stand in your way.
Light coming here. Dazzle wind down. Beware behind you.
Feeling fantastic.
Ashanti, guide us to retreat.
So close. This is your big chance. A little help, please.
Never thought I'd care so much about
This is real fight!
The current
Oh,
score is
yeah.
3-2-0.
Is that
Time to
not
switch
one
things
minute?
up,
We
including
were
which
uncontested
side
that
you're
entire
on.
fucking time. What the fuck? This has to be a fucking bomb
The
match.
red
Come
heroes
on.
could make all the difference.
What the fuck? This has to be a bomb match. Come on. Come the fuck on. What? What? There's no fucking way it's this easy this early. The entire enemy team is just like refusing to ever go in on anything. Nobody's like playing tank. Which is especially weird considering how easy tank is to play. Like, come on.
Coming in 30 seconds.
You just stand there and face take damage. What the fuck?
You and me, Spectre. We're two of a kind. I'm not nearly as heartless as you, Castle.
That's not it. We're alike because we both know there are some problems that can only be solved by force.
I don't know. DPS players. What are you gonna do with them?
The battle starts in
That's why I always told you. I have, like,
2, 1. Now I see them.
Someone should have stopped
is the most broad-strewn lobby I've ever fucking seen.
He stopped them in their tracks. This wins me started. Please. He stopped them in their tracks.
Behind us.
Oh shit, you got me. Oh, I died. Come on, we gotta stop him before the beast are coming. We still got 2 minutes. Oh, there's so many people that need healing. I need to bring back the ace.
This is real firepower!
Oh, I got both of the healers.
Double KO.
I killed the enemy healer. We got 1 healer, they got
Mortal
none.
pain is no match for the Sorcerer Supreme.
I really should have committed harder to killing them.
Better stop that vehicle.
Judge,
Only 60
jury,
seconds left.
executioner!
Battlefield ready again. Better guns now.
Guess who has better healers, bitch? Oh, fucker. Oh, you bitch. I was trying so hard to destroy the deplorable. Goddamn Moonlight. Of course, it is a Chinese Moonlight, so.
The final 10 seconds. Final score 3, 2, 0.
2-0. Oh! Both players make the fucking gifts, bitch. Both players always make the goddamn gift, bitch. Yeah, you're a Chinese player, of course, you fucking score high. Sorry if that's a little bit racist, but let's be real. All the Asian players have, like, objectively higher scoring than, like, NA players. It's just, it is how it is. How did I compare to Yuperoni? Ooh, less healing, a lot less healing, more damage. Ooh, yeah, I underperformed there. 19k rock like me, damn, those are good block numbers. 9k on both of our DPSs. They have like 1 tank, 3 DPSs, and 2 healers there. Ooh. Ooh. Tough. Oh, tough meat. Deal 50k hull, take 60k damage, inflict 60k damage, 28 matches, so I need to win more. Yeah, of course actually completely healed that. Let me see, where is Mantis? I do have the Flora Maiden, I just choose to have the Jade Maiden. Because I like the Jade Maiden more. Of course, I am absolute dog shit at hitting headhops, so I'm probably not going to play it very much, but I purchased the Jade Maiden anyway, just so I could have the Chinese slash rocker slash you know, fancy smanchy. Okay, I have a lot of conflicting designs. I have the fancy smashy, I have the bourgeois. That's what I'm going to kill the fancy smashy ones. The bourgeois, I have the vampire, I have the Wild Wild West, and I have the Chinese themed skins. So it's kind of like weird. Round 3. That was one of the most round 3 matches ever. I'm very heavily intoxicated. I just smacked my microphone. I'm sorry about how the audio sounds right now. I just smacked the ever-living shit out of the mic. 2 minutes and 38 seconds estimated time. Jesus fuck. Holy hot damn. That's such a fucking long wait time. I don't even know what I'm supposed to talk about. Because I've already bitched profusely for the first half hour of this stream. Like, I have aired out everything. I am out of, I am a little bit out of apple flavored, wine. So I'm going to go fetch a little bit more alcohol. I will be right back. Okay, Halp can confirm any form of locomotion, including walking, is currently ill advised, just because of how intoxicated I am. But oh, God, there it goes. But I'm still gonna trudge on. Fuck it, it's fuck it, it's blocked. 3. I got 2 more time. Fuck around. Please. Sorry, I did the Rocky Mountain thing of talking through a yawn. As I understand it, that is so. Oh, sorry, hiccups. That is so goddamn annoying for anybody who hasn't grown up in the Rockies. But yeah. Ugh. I need to hold my breath for a second to get rid of these hiccups. Okay, I forget. Oh my god, I think the hiccups are gone. But yeah. Whew. Control the power.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
Oh, somebody otherwise fucking her. Just due to human decency, I choose not to lock in. Based purely on human decency, I choose not to lock in the I'm a soft film. I volunteer to swap in case I conflict with anybody.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
That is like a basic courtesy that does not exist normally.
Actually impenetrable.
I haven't found anything that's been able to damage it yet.
I'm sure I've got something in my arsenal that could do the trick.
Whatever it is, I'd prefer if you...
I mean, damage skin prevents penetration, not trauma.
The battle
If
starts
you had
in
enough
5,
blood force trauma, you could, like, punch
3,
through her
2,
skin.
1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
This looks like a gig for the Guardians of the Galaxy. Look out, they're heading our way!
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
I'll patch you up.
No more worries about spikes. I'm good to go.
Ah, I made a plea.
Mission area is yours.
What's next?
Bogies incoming.
Don't mind me. I'm just dying.
I'm good to go. Without
Oh, I had my ult up. I could have died. I could have dived down. I could have should have worked. I should have dived down. I was just too focused on healing.
It's fighting time! Double KO!
Fuck everyone! Fuck you all! I'm diving.
It's fighting time! Double KO! Control Z!
Fuck all of all. I am diving off the cliff. Fuck everyone.
I suppose that helps.
Dying. Explosive spiders?
I am ready to get on a show!
Oh, he deleted my ass.
The grand... Double
Woo! He deleted my ass. So
control lost!
we should probably hold that for a bit, just cause.
Come to me at once.
You belong to the team's capture partner. The hot waiting.
Enjoy the amplifier! Slows me down. Okay, the
so close. We're so close to winning this.
They've almost got it!
This my way.
Hey, Diddy! Enjoy the end! Someone scratch my back.
Disappear! You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. I am ready to put on a show!
Oh, got that. I got.
Get up. I'm not.
We lost it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn. We'll have a little more.
All right, time to get my web on. I hate this part.
The only person I can blame is
30
myself.
seconds
I
before you
fully
attack.
commit to
Get
the, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Hey,
6.
I guess we're doing the team up thing.
1v11.
Not as long as you keep that
I
big
fully
nasty
commit to the
tongue of yours
1v11
far away.
where that loss is entirely my fault. I need to do better at healing,
Battle
building.
starts in 5.
I need to do better.
3,
Just as a whole, I must perform better. That
all you need to do is
loss
capture the
is
mission
entirely
area.
my
Got
fault
it?
at being bad at healing. I have over 7k healing.
I should enjoy this.
I
more.
should have like 13k healing. That's right.
You get a web, and you get a web, and you get a web. Domain is not
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. It's Spider time! The mission area is yours.
Ooh, Fist for GBS is ready. Okay.
pretty sure that. Whoa, check this place out.
Okay, I separated the healers. Don't actually surprisingly affect them, but I separated the healers from the pack.
Oh my, invisible? Those spiders are bothering us. You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going. That's better.
Please, that helps.
Woo! Hold on.
You get a weapon, you get a weapon, you get a weapon.
Us against the world.
Yeah, bitch! Bro, Venom was taking so much aggro there. Venom was peak. Venom was like so fucking good there. He was taking so much aggro. I love that Venom.
Partners like the old days.
I need to stick to his booty cheeks and heal his ass.
Get ready.
It's really a shame
Dress for the occasion.
how flat his ass is compared to how hard he's carrying. I need more Venom ass in my life.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Anyone want a selfie with me? No? Tough crowd. Whoa! Hey, what's with all the spider bots?
Suppose that's all.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. The mission area is yours. I'm proud of what you did. I was getting worried.
These robotic spiders could be an issue. I was fine, but thank you.
Double KO! You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Goodbye.
Disappear! Shield up! I am ready to put on a show! It's spider time! The area's almost yours! Control lost! Curious little spider.
Oh, fucker. I was trying so hard to heal people, but they were just like getting low health
Double KO!
before I even had time to react.
Amelia at once.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point. They look like they mean business.
You belong to me!
That's much better.
couldn't even disrupt them, my bad.
They've almost got it!
I couldn't even disrupt them properly, fuck.
They've got the numbers on us.
Disappear!
Oh, damn. I don't even know if that fire guy was even alive or not. So I just got nuked. Yeah, to that my ass.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
20,000 damage, damn. Awesome, damn. Oh. Oh. What? Okay, so proficiency. Ooh, I got a skin. I got his, you know. Ray, Jim's a lantern, yes. Yeah, I need to set the Galacticus again. There you go, Intergalactic Adventure Galactica. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. I love the Galactica skins. Gain control of the Colonel in Krakatoa. Well, Patreon online to Chronicle Excellent. Not that that does incredibly much. Season 320. So as far as mission goes, I need to win one more match and take a collective amount of damage. Win 5 matches, do 7. That's not gonna happen. Win 10 matches. Okay, I need to go to the restroom real quick, so I'm going to be right back. I'll be asking Mario. Okay. Okay, OBS has been fucking up like so fucking much. Holy shit, that was so much fucking fuck up from OBS. Okay, I'm just gonna go quick because my vaccine apparently not working. So yeah, I'll be right back and then get back in. paintballs. I am back. I'm ready to go. A minute one standard wait time. It's hard finding people with such low skill as me. Regardless of what happens during a match, it is entirely my fault that these matches failed. I need to learn the hard carry. If I'm going to be responsible for my own ladder climb, I need to be able to hard carry. Every single loss is entirely my fault. I need to learn to do better. I must learn to do better. Every single loss that happens during this match is entirely my fault. I don't know any bullshit. Every single loss that is a stream is entirely my fault. I should have done better. I must rewatch this when I'm sober and to figure out what I was doing wrong in order to improve my skill level and guarantee that I would be able to climb ladder enough to get the skin reward. That's all I really care about is getting like up to gold so I can get the skin. It's like 1 to 2 minutes. It's 1 to 2 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hard swap to assets. I'm hard swapping to assets. Now, as you can see from here, there is some dog shit anthropology. What the fuck is even this? Oh my god. Ah. Oh. What the fuck is this topology? So I'm just going to wait. I have to fill. Let's actually pull up Spoofy. Pull up the Spoofy. Let's do a little bit more apologizing and stuff. Let's do a little bit of apologizing. So just to describe what I have set up, I have obviously my base. This is all of these nubs. I have the main thorax, I have all of the little nubby legs, and then I have the abdomen. All joined into one unit, and then I have the mesh, which is this outline that I am currently retopologizing over the base to be more efficient and hopefully export into buying more stuff. My ultimate goal is I'm going to have eyes over here, boop, boop, that are going to suspend on top of the mesh, and I'm going to have like a, 3D image kind of like offset from the main mesh. So it's going to be like a little like targeting reticle on each eye that is suspended like slightly above, and then it's going to have like a little like fang-filled mouth suspended above the mesh. So when I swap over to my, what is it? This one. You see on the bottom there, the little bounce chibi? The little chibi here. Here, let me do There we go. So on this one, instead of having the eyes like open or stuff, I'm going to have the eyes be closed and the targeting reticle thingamajiggy on top. Wait, that's the entire one. So yeah, I'm going to have the entire like targeting reticle thing on top of the closed eyes, and I'm just going to have the character have entirely closed eyes. The eyes are going to be completely closed. Where's Phil? Phil the Funk. There we go. And then on the bottom corner, like over here, I have the MC3 shit playing. Oh, fuck. There's just so much shit. I need to make sure that I'm doing all my retopology on the right side as well. Where is it? Oh, there's like one over. And I'm just using like control, or I'm not even like control, I'm just using E to extend. This one I'm using grab. Grab the part. And I'm just kind of extending the vertices. I have the shrink wrap aligned to the base with a 0.01 meter offset. So it's slightly outside of what the base mesh is. So I constructed this base mesh, and I have to like manually retopologize around it. There's some like automated tools that let you retopologize. I personally, where did that go? Gee, grab. I do not know where the fuck that went. It just randomly extended out to fucking nowhere. And then control click to align from this path all the way over to this one, and then F to fill. I'm just filling. That was wrong. I need to. Oh my god, control Z. I need to extend, not grab. I need to extend this one, and then control click. And fill. I keep doing control G, which is grab, instead of extend. Okay, so I need an intermediary. And one thing to keep in mind when you're doing any of these is you always want your things to be in a quadrant of 4. Um, there's a little thing called n-gons, which are basically like if you have 4 or 5 vertices, basically that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 vertices. You want them in these like rectangles of 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you have like 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then what that does is it makes an n-gon which has a lot more processing power in order to make the kind of to back it up. The computer, as it's finalizing product, does it in series of 3s, so it always cuts things in half. So you'd initially think like, oh, well, you should do it in series 3s, but the problem is that 3s are n-gons where it'll have a lot of like visual artifacting and shit. So you want the mesh to be in series of 4, where it's a rectangle 1, 2, 3, 4, without much deviation between the 4 points. Because if it has too much deviation, then that'll wind up with it like casting weird shadows in the middle of the mesh. It'll just have like a lot of visual artifacting. So you want to assemble it mainly in series of 4s where you can. Sometimes you need to have series of 3s. Towards the bottom, I have it like compress and then expand. So like these series of 3s are kind of necessary. Even if I were to delete this middle line and oh my god, that one fucker everywhere. Even if I were to delete this middle line and set it up as 1, 2, 3, 4, it'd still have that like pretty hard disparity between the 4 points, which would create visual artifacting along this 4 point. So that might be something I have to remesh around and fix, is like this 1, 2, 3 right here and this 1, 2, 3 right here. That might be a problem with like how it renders, so I might need to go back after I finish the entire project and fix that. I know that going into it, I'm just choosing to ignore it for now. But if you are designing like your own mesh and everything, you want to have it as these concise 1, 2, 3, 4s rather than any like extended shit. I'm not actually focusing on keeping everything super in alignment. That's obviously not a good excuse for poor quality. It's just that this is mainly a project for me to test out, like how everything's going to mesh together and everything. I know I'm going to run into a lot of roadblocks. I know I'm not going to be able to get this the way I want it. So I am kind of just rushing through it. I'm not being like super specific on what I want. I'm not being super specific on how I'm assembling. For instance, like the path around it. You can see that this is kind of like a wonky path. I am obviously um, half-assing a lot of this project. It's mainly to get like a feel of exactly how everything works. So when I commit to a larger project, I'm going to have a fairly humanoid model like on the bottom here. When I present that sort of model, I have a thorough understanding of how it's going to pull together, and I can be more efficient going into it. I'm purposefully allowing myself to make a lot of mistakes and have a lot of wasted space with this V1 model, so that when I go into my V2 model, that's a lot more efficient. I can like build it more efficiently. I can know how it's all going to come together. This is all just essentially filler. This is a point where I'm actually not sure if I should have endguns or not, because with how this curves, should I go flat across and have like an additional endgun in which curves, or should I like commit to how it is right now, where I can have this clean endgun, or I can have this clean forward, but it like clips me. Because like it creates this weird slope, as you can see here. Should I leave that? I'm going to leave it as that. I am conscientious that that is a fault in how I am designing this remesh. It is improper. I am aware that I am doing a bad remesh, but this is a learning experience. I am allowing myself to make mistakes. I'm not going to do everything. I'm going to figure out firsthand why you make things the way you conventionally make them. So that I understand the core aspects of why you don't do X and Y and Z. That's like one of the parts of the creative process that is extremely important, is like allowing yourself to make mistakes. Because I've obviously, if you even zoom out, I've made a lot of mistakes with the mesh. This is going to cascade into like numerous problems with rigging and everything, but that's okay. This is a learning experience. I'm obviously not very experienced with making meshes. I do need to have a certain level of intoxication in order to approach a project, because I do deal a lot with like when approaching a project. It's like, oh, I know intellectually that it's not going to be very good. I need to like learn from failures over time in order to improve. But emotionally, purposefully setting yourself up to fail is like very difficult. I constantly have to deal with like the aspect of this is a damned project. I am not going to be able to perform this very well. It's not going to turn out exactly the way I want it. It's like there's all these, it's not going to work out, X, Y, and Z bullshits. pushes me off from actually completing the project. I am fully aware this is not going to turn out how I want it, and that is fine. I have to convince myself that that is A-okay. That is perfectly acceptable. I will not hold it against me. It's something early. I don't know what the fuck. What the fuck? I don't know how I got that selected like that. I don't know how I selected that. Jimmy Scooter. Okay, space for C, cycling W. Okay. I don't know how the fuck I selected that. That is like found of weird. Keep accidentally selecting the shit that's behind. What is this? intoxicated. All of it, I only really switch over to like to do another one because I'm too drunk to try to do anything else. I'm gonna probably call it right there. Boom. That's pretty much good enough there for now. And I'm going to call it there for the night. I'm gonna go to bed, and then tomorrow morning I'm going to do my rent. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye bye. Thank you.